For joining us, and welcome to you.
Hi, Peter.
All right, so why would the CSIR be fascinated and be using the SA Agulhas?
Peter, one of our main fields of study is the Southern Ocean linked to climate change. If you look at the size of the Southern Ocean, it influences climate right through Africa. Do we know enough about it? Have we got good enough models and data? Not yet, but we are working on it. We're working internationally and locally with universities, with international science councils, and we're now busy putting together some models that will make us better at prediction. There's already early interest from even insurance companies, and you can imagine why they are interested. But we need to know more about the Southern Ocean. This trip is to Antarctica. What is good about it is, apart from the enthusiasm and the last frontier and things like that, is that it will also train these cadets who will be ready for the future. We also want to join this effort and train scientists that can be available for doing more work in this area. And from that point of view, we support this and we're very keen and interested, although we don't really do that much work in Antarctica.
All right, well, there are some scientists that are going on this particular journey. Typically, what sort of data would they be trying to get?
Well, on Antarctica, they're looking at marine life close to Antarctica, some shell-like animals and stuff, and what's happening to that. But from here to Antarctica, you have a massive, big laboratory. We are now, for instance, using new robotic submarines, small ones, 3-4 meters. They measure temperature, they measure the acidity of the ocean. They dive up to 1 kilometer deep and come up again, transmit the data to a satellite. We can download that data, and slowly we're building a much better data set. It ties in with the Department of Science and Technology's Global Change Grand Challenge. And so from that point of view, this is part of a jigsaw, and it's an important part of it.
And I would imagine, we talk about global warming all the time, and this kind of research, this kind of collection of data will give us a better picture about the effects and the reality of it?
Yes, to a certain degree. Once again, I have to say, more work needs to be done in the ocean from here to Antarctica. Right. That's where our interests lie. But yes, they will also bring back other data for us. Yes.
Okay, so what other missions have the CSIR been involved in with the Agulhas?
We in the past, we used the Agulhas for launching our submarines, for launching we call them wave gliders, by the way, for launching some of our equipment and for sampling the ocean. We did that with the University of Cape Town and other universities. Now there's the new Agulhas 2 from the Department of Environmental Affairs. We will be using that. But the Agulhas will remain an important part. And from time to time, we can easily get a slot for some testing, for some research work on the Agulhas. We cannot afford a vessel like this, but when we work together, we can do more. And maybe the final statement from me is working together with different departments, with different entities, with different universities and science councils, locally and internationally, takes us forward and get us to know much more.
Talking about internationally, I would imagine that some of the information that we're getting and some of the work that you're doing at the CSIR is helping the international community understand the world, not just this part of the world.
Very much so, very much so. The Southern Ocean is least modeled at the moment, and there's a lot of effort from all over the world to get better understanding. There's an acknowledgement now that the Southern Ocean influences the whole world. We are working on a model with Australia and even Japan, for instance, where we take what they have done and we build on that and we add more data and we add more prediction abilities to that. And in doing it like that, we think we're going to be better in the future.
Well, Dr. Hoffie Maree, thank you very much for joining us on the program and giving us an idea of some of the scientific value on journeys such as this. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
All right, okay, so that was Dr. Hoffie Maree from the CSIR telling us some of the value of the scientific work that gets done upon this ship. And as you can see, our young cadets behind me are waving goodbye to everybody on shore at the moment, because this ship is about to start its epic journey to the Antarctic, and they're going to be getting invaluable experience, a kind of experience that not everybody gets at any time, and they'll be part of a record-breaking attempt, the coldest journey. Sir Ranulph Fiennes and his team traversing the Antarctic over winter. Never been done before, dangerous, minus 70 degrees centigrade, some of the temperatures. And the SA Agulhas is going to be taking that team all the way to the Antarctic. So that team's going to be leaving in a short while, and that's why they're saying goodbye to their friends and their family that are gathered here at the pier just at the V&A waterfront here in Cape Town.